So this exercise is intended for hamstring activation as well as gluteal activation. We're basically going to be working on a bridge type exercise, but I'm going to break down how you actually want to look at how a bridge type exercise should work. So you're going to need a couple of blocks here. So we're going to use these cork blocks. You could do this on the ground as well, but I find having the cork blocks gets you up just a little bit, gives you a little more space away from the floor. You're going to lay down on your back and you're just going to put your feet up onto the blocks. Okay, so we don't want to be too wide in this angle right here because we don't want to be so close that when we activate our hamstrings that we're going to immediately go into a hamstring cramp. And we don't want to be, too close. And we don't want to be too wide because then the lever is going to be too long and it's going to make the exercise a lot more difficult. So we want to find an even middle ground here of distance between the heel and the backside. We're going to start by tucking our pelvis, pushing that low back into the ground. Okay. Then you're going to take a big deep breath in, and you're going to slightly roll your feet into the blocks, right? So you want to think about kind of pressing down through the inside of the foot. It may help if you had a ball that you could put between your knees to squeeze to facilitate a little bit of internal rotation here, as well as the pronation of the foot. Okay, but you're going to squeeze in, feeling the activation, and then very gently you're just going to continue that tuck of the pelvis, trying to roll the pelvis away from the floor. Once you have that fully engaged, then you can start to press down through those feet to gently just continue to roll the pelvis away from the floor, finding a little bit of lift. Now you'll notice that my back is completely still connected to the floor, but I'm pressing down through my feet, using my hamstrings and my glutes, and now I'm just going to add a little bit of pull of my heels towards my backside to fully engage those hamstrings. And once again, I'm trying to keep the inside of my foot, kind of first metatarsal to heel engaged against the block so that I'm biasing the medial hamstring here just a little bit, and then I'm going to come down nice and slow, and then just kind of relax back to just having my back against the floor and just not using my hamstrings at all. Okay, so that's one rep. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to roll 5 of these with about a 5-second hold in between each one. So go ahead and take your breath. Good, get your tuck, roll in, drive more tuck, start to press down, finding your little lift by tucking the pelvis. We're not jumping up, we're just tucking and rolling. Once you got the end of that range there, then you start to pull those heels in. You can even grab the block with your toes a little bit if you want and drive just a little bit more work there. And you're going to hold 3, 2, 1, and then curling back down, gluing your back down to the floor and relaxing any tension. Big breath in, tuck, press, roll up, drive. Good, keeping that back connected to the floor. Remember, we're focusing on that low core, those glutes and those hamstrings, pulling the heels in. 3, 2, 1, rolling back down, nice and slow. Good, relaxing, breath in. Tuck, roll, drive. Good, right there. Hold, pull those heels in. Really focus on activating those hamstrings. Should feel a good squeeze here. 3, 2, 1. Rolling back down, nice and slow. Very controlled movements. Big breath in. Tuck, drive. Rolling with those feet just a little bit. Keep curling that pelvis up. Pull those heels back towards you, holding 3, 2, 1, and curling back down. Good, shaking those legs out, get a little stretch, a little wiggle. So that's one round, 5 reps, give or take. Right, you can start off with that, see how one set feels, gradually progress that. If the hamstrings feel a little bit tight or sore the next day, just gently stretch them out. Wait a day, go back, do the same exercise again, this time maybe doing 6 to 7 reps, see how that makes you feel. If that feels okay, wait a day, go back, do it again, do 6 to 7 reps, and then add another set, maybe going back to just 4. So set of 6 reps, then a set of 4 reps. Once again, check in how that makes you feel. and then just gradually progress from there, right? We're going to do it low and slow, and we're just trying to build a very sturdy base for those hamstrings to work from.